Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Kim, a fairly average mum, and today, as well as having a bit of a throat problem, I've also got a massive neck stall. So let's get cracking. Hiya, hope you're all okay. I've got a couple of problems going on. One, I've got this like either a chest/neck thing going on where my throat keeps cracking from time to time. So sorry if it's really off-putting my voice at the moment. The other thing is I can't for love nor money find where I've put my gigs. My only thought is I've left them at work. That's all I can think that I've done because I've turned this house upside down. I've only got 2 rooms. It's not like it took me long. But I cannot for love nor money find my gigs in this house. So I'm probably going to be squinting my way through this video, right? The only good thing is I don't actually have to look at prices or sizes because I know exactly what size everything in. Everything is in a UK 14, okay? And the prices I will put on the screen. So what I did, okay, this is the madness of Kim's life. Okay, I love Next, absolutely love Next clothes. But I tend to buy very similar clothes over and over and over again. You probably noticed, okay. So the other day when I was looking on, I thought I'll have a look on clearance. And then it suddenly occurred to me, the way that I could try new styles is by not looking at what I'm ordering and just ordering a load of stuff, right? Some trousers, some tops, that without looking at the actual image. So I put a little bit of card over the image and then just clicked on the size. I sorted it by size first so that everything that were on there were going to fit me, and sorted it first. I looked at trousers and then I looked at tops, but I didn't actually look at the items. I thought I'd play a little game with myself and with you guys. I'm going to get my tea, hang on. So I made myself a nice pot of tea. Sarah gave me this cup. It has got a little bit of a chip out of it now, but I absolutely love this cup. It holds so much tea. And because my throat's sore, I am going to have to keep having a drink. So all this stuff has arrived. It came to work, so I've started getting everything delivered at work. Otherwise, it gets sent back because I'm now working Monday to Friday. So I'm never in, okay, and my buzzer don't work either. So even if I am in, on the rare occasion that the postman comes, he'll press the buzzer, no, it happens, I can't in up here. And unless I'm going to be looking out the window, setting up a little spy camera, I've no idea that he's there. So it all came to work. So I've sort of had to condense it in order to carry it home. So I've briefly looked at some of the things, but I haven't got anything out of the packaging. So your guess is as good as mine what I'm going to get. I'm just hoping that some of these things will give me a chance to try some new styles, and I'll find some nice bits. Do you know what I mean? They were all as cheap as out. So basically, they're all, I might call this video buying everything on Next nobody else wanted, but if you've got these items, I don't want you to think that that is any criticism of the item. It's sometimes they make too many of a particular item and it don't sell or what have you, and they've got those left, so they slash the prices. So I've got 3 pairs of trousers that cost £10 each, 1 pair of trousers that cost £9. All the tops were like between 3 and were it £7? So cheap as all for Next quality, you know, and they are all Next items. They're not, I know they do other like brands and things on there, but I deliberately didn't pick the other brands. I also sorted it so it were just Next items. My ring light is shining in my eyes and there's nothing to diffuse the light because I ain't got my gigs on. So let's have a look and see what I've bought. I know it's crackers, it's a crackers idea, but I thought it might give me a chance to try some new things, like I say, and also I might find some really, really good bargains that otherwise I would never have picked out. Okay, I don't know what colours I've got. I don't know what styles I've got. Let's have a look. Right, so the first thing is these, that I sort of semi-know what these are, in that they're a pair of trousers. Let's take them out of the bag so you can see them, even if I can't see them. You know, I will be trying all these on as well. Okie dokie. So like I say, I think these were the £10 pair. If they weren't, they were £9 pair. Right, so all these trousers are £9 or £10. and they were originally £40. So if these work out for me, bargain. So they're like in this sort of taupey colour, sort of a dark beige. They've got a belt on, no elastic round waist, so it's anybody's guess whether they fit me. Because for those of you that are new here, although I'm sure you're not, right? Yeah, most people who are following me, been following me for ages, right? So my fattest bit is around my middle, and I know everybody keeps saying to me it's not that big, but in comparison to the rest of me, it causes a problem in that in order to get things that fit around my waist, sometimes they're hanging on my hips. Sometimes if they fit me everywhere else, they're too tight around my middle. So it's a bit of an issue really, but everybody's got their own issues, haven't they? So these are in quite a sort of a thick cottony fabric. They've got a turn up bottom bit, turn up at the hem, they're wider at the top and go slightly narrower down the leg. They look like a pair of jodhpurs, not going to lie about it. They've got a belt going round them with a buckle, and then they've got this fastening, you know, that sort of hook thing. I tend to find that fastening don't work for me, because when I sit down it pops open. So we'll see. I'm not even sure they're going to go around my waist. I'm not going to lie about it. They'll go over everywhere else, but I'm not sure they're going to go around my waist. This might have been a bad idea, but anyway, that's my first thing. Please let some of these things be nice. Right, I've got a couple of bags, so I'm just going to start pulling stuff out the bags. Trousers. These look like trousers as well. I'll be taking out back that don't fit me. You know, they will take them back. So, but like I say, I'm hoping I get some right bargains. Let's open these. Oh, wow, these are in this pinky colour that might look like I'm wearing now. Oh, they've got a bit of elastic round waist, though. Get in. So they've got elastic at the back of the waist, 2 buttons at the front, and a real zip. Any pockets? They're real or fake pockets. Fake pockets on the back with this little button. They've got like a little white sort of line in them, and they are sort of quite narrow legs tapering in. Right, so they go in. They look like they might be cropped as well. My only problem with this pair is the colour on them. In that they may look from a distance like I'm not wearing trousers, which might, you know, might alarm passers-by, you know, as I'm sort of walking towards them. But I'm really, really hopeful, because they've got the elastic at the back, that they might go around me. Please let them go around me. They've got all these belt loops as well. Not that I ever need a belt to hold things up, ever. My waist holds things up, you know. Sometimes it pushes them down slightly. But that's not going to be helped by wearing a belt. So, yeah, that's my second pair of trousers. Either £10 or £9 they were. What were they reduced from? £20 they were originally. So not quite so much of a sale item as the other ones. Right, what else have I got? Okay. A flare pair of high-rise jeans. Right here. I don't know that a flare really suits me. We'll see. This is what I'm hoping for, that they all, you know, that I find some styles that I don't normally go for. Are they rigid? Oh wow, they're really rigid. They're reduced from £45. I got them in a 14 regular, but they are super rigid, those. There's hardly any stretch in them at all. They're in this really dark blue denim, and they are in fact flares. So yeah, have they got any pockets? No pockets on the back, and they've got this sort of, you know, traditional jean stitching in that they're sort of a tan colour. Real zip. Are there real pockets on the front? Real pockets on the front, and then this sort of tortoiseshell button thing. So yeah, we'll see whether they fit me around top, because like I say, normally if I were buying jeans I'd buy them with stretching, and quite a considerable amount of stretch. So but if they fit me, that might be a right bargain there, and at least I really, really like the colour. Right, next item. What else have I got in here? Let's pull the rest of these ones out of this bag. All right, this looks like it might be a top. Okie dokie. These were between £3 and £7, these tops. Where's the opening? There isn't one. All right, it's sealed. Let me just rip it open. Goodness me. I like the colour of this very much though. Oh my goodness, it's off the shoulder and tight. All right, £5. There you go. Yeah, that's not my style at all. It might look all right. This is what I'm hoping for, like I keep saying. But I doubt it very much. It's an off the shoulder with a sort of a roundish. Well, I think it looks more like a square neck at the back, but it's sort of more rounded at the front. It's got this bit that goes under the bust, and then it is very narrow down the body. Stuff falling on the floor. And then it's got this slightly puffy short sleeve. I love the colour, and the fabric feels really nice. It feels like a nice cotton. I'm trying to think of all the positives about this top. We'll see what it looks like on. But yeah, that's that one. It's also low at the back. So, yeah, £5. Okie dokie. Next one. Also looks like a top. Too small to be trousers. Unless I bought a pair of shorts. You know what I mean? That is entirely possible. That I bought myself a pair of shorts. Because, like I say, I wasn't looking at these. Rightio. Oh my goodness. What have I bought? I bought a crop top, guys. Oh my days. Right, this was originally £14. It's in this nylon-y fabric. I really like the colours of it. But it is, in fact, a crop top. What is this going to look like on? I'm going to try them on for you. I've no shame, honestly, when it comes to showing you what I look like in things. I mean, honestly, I feel like because I'm in the house, when I try these things on, I feel like, oh, nobody's going to see, you know, it's just me in my living room. And then I go and put it on YouTube, you know. Yeah, probably more people see me when I try these on in my living room than would do when I go out. But yeah, I'm not hopeful for that one at all. It's also got an incredibly high neck at the front. I just know that my rolls are going to come out underneath this. Yeah, that's that. Like I say, I'm not hopeful. Eek. I don't even like the fabric. I like the colours and the patterns, but it's very nylon. Next up, something in orange. Please let this not be cropped. Please let it not be cropped. Right here. It's a t-shirt. Oh, I'm feeling hopeful. Right, so this were originally £8 or £7.50 if you bought two of them. And it's this luminous orange colour. Do you know what? That'd be great for dressing up on Halloween, that. Right, I've got to go into work in a Halloween costume. If this works out for me, what I might do is cut out like a pumpkin face and sort of stick it on, you know, like safety pin it on so it doesn't ruin the t-shirt, and go as a pumpkin. Actually, that might work out for me really well. I quite like that t-shirt now I'm thinking about that. Bargain, right? So that might be my Halloween costume or part thereof. I did consider buying proper Halloween costumes and doing a video, but I'd left it a bit late. And by the time I was looking on Amazon, most of the good ones had gone. So, yeah, and they were very pricey. So I think I'm just going to make my own. And that might sort of be the deciding factor of me going as a pumpkin. Right, next. Another bag full. Right, I've got lime green next. All the colours. These are not colours that I would traditionally go for either. But sometimes, you know, you've got to push yourself out your comfort zone, haven't you? And that's what I'm doing with this video, is pushing myself out my comfort zone and trying to get some bargains. Okay, what is it? Oh, no, it's another... Oh, no, it's not. Hang on. I thought it were another crop. It's not. It's a little camisole top. Yeah, that's all right. I don't mind it. At least it's going to cover my tummy. All right, I'd have to wear something underneath it or over the top of it, because otherwise how are you going to wear a bra with it? You know what I mean? And I absolutely do need to wear a bralette of some description. Originally £20. Yeah, I wouldn't have paid £20 for it. Absolutely not. I have actually got like a very similar one to these, but it's in like a William Morris pattern. So, and I wear like a t-shirt underneath it. So like a white t-shirt underneath it. So that might actually work out for me, that one. With a white t-shirt under it. Not as it is. you know, with me big scar down my arm, my saggy underarms and things. But yeah, we'll try it out. That is my work cardigan that I brought home and I'm putting in the wash. Right, okay, what's this? This looks like trousers in white. Now, okay, I have got a series of white t-shirts that I have had to bleach because sometimes when I'm eating my tea, I'm not going to lie about it, I'm leaning back on my sofa. I don't have a dining table. Well, I could fit one in this flat, but I don't have a dining table. So I either sit on my bed or I sit on my sofa eating my tea off a tray. And sometimes I end up with like whatever the tea is, tomatoes, gravy, whatever else drip down here. That's a t-shirt. Okay, what on earth I'm going to be like in a pair of white jeans is anyone's guess. I mean, I couldn't wear them at this time of year anyway. I'd have to wait for the summer. But we'll see what they're like. Let's open them. I mean, they may not even fit me. But, I mean, honestly, I travel on buses as well. And I don't know if you've ever looked at bus seats. But they're not the cleanest of things. So I can imagine sitting down in these. At least they've got a little bit of stretch in them. They have got some stretch in them. Oh, I'm pleased about that, at least. So these would have been a tenner. Reduced. What were they originally? Does it say? No, it doesn't say. But yeah, they're just a pair of white jeans. Got a silver button on and then rose gold studs. Yeah, that's a choice, isn't it? Right, and then they've got like a, you know, a tapered leg, so it goes in narrower, wider at the top. It's got real pockets on the front and real pockets on the back. So that's another pair of £10 trousers that I got. Yeah, I wouldn't have traditionally picked white, but now I've got them. Sorry, is the light? Oh, look at that. That's the light coming in from a bay window, that, on those jeans. Yeah, traditionally, I wouldn't have normally picked white, but I'll give them a go. That's all I can do at this stage, isn't it? I'm still hopeful for quite a few of these things, you know. I am still, you know, the eternal optimist. I am still hoping that quite a few of these things actually look nice when I get them on. Right, let's pull out some more of this bag. Another orange thing. What is this? This looks suspiciously like that lime green top. Let's have a look. No, it's not. Okay. I like this one better than the lime green one. So it's got quite a high neck at the front, but it opens. No sleeves, so a cut out sleeve. So I would definitely have to wear something underneath it because otherwise you're going to see my bra strap. And then it goes out and it's got this frill going round. That might be quite nice, you know, that in the sunny weather. Says next outlet on it. Okay, so they weren't even hopeful for it when they first started selling it. It's also got this little like slub thing in it. Is that what you call it? You know, that little like dot thing that's woven into it. Frill going all the way around bottom. So yeah, might be all right, that one. Keep it for next summer. Might be okay. I'm going to be very jazzy if I keep these tops out for next summer. Right, next up, something slightly less luminous in colour. But what is it? There's the guess. Oh, it's the same top. It's the same top as the last one, but it's in this sort of green, like olive green colour. It feels like it's wider in the body as well, that. I like that colour, though. I much prefer that colour to the luminous orange. But is that going to wash me out? I won't wear it buttoned up to the neck. Absolutely not, because then I'll just have my double chin going over the top. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think I'm quite hopeful for that one. Please let that be all right, because I quite like it. Then what's this? Is this the same pair of jeans? Let me have a look. Have I bought two of the same thing? I bought two of the same. Oh no, these are a skinnier fit. Okay, so this is another pair of white jeans, but these are much skinnier in the leg. Thought I bought the same thing twice. Yeah, they're also got silver stud on, a silver button with rose gold studs. Also real pockets at the top, on the front and the back. But they have got a very skinny leg. Now I'm sort of falling out with skinny jeans a little bit. This light is doing me in. Hang on. Can you still see me? Right, because I feel like it's like really luminous in my face. Okay. Yeah, I've sort of fallen out with skinny jeans a bit. I used to wear them all the time, but now I prefer a wide leg jean. But if they look all right, for a tenner, they might be all right. The other thing is I could always dye these white jeans, just buy some dye-on and then put a colour into them, you know. There'd be a good base for taking dye. So there's that to think about as well with these for a tenner each. Do you know what I mean? They might actually look all right. I feel like, honestly, I feel like my face is lily white because the sun's shining so much on me. Anyway, I've got some more. Okay, this one. What is this? I found some I've actually already got. I paid for this full price. This were £14. It was. I've actually got one of these that I kept and I paid for them full price. See what I mean? So just because they're on there don't mean to say nobody wants them, even though that's what it will say in the video title probably. But yeah, I've got this one. I really like it actually. It's like I've got it in about 3 different colourways. So it's cream with navy stripes at the front and red stripes at the back. And it is just like a vest top. I wore it quite a few times over summer. If this actually, I might end up keeping that one, you know, just because when my other one starts to look shabby, I've got this one. And it can't cost more than £7, unlike the one that I paid for originally, which was £14. So, yeah, that might be a keeper. Right, this one, what is this? I've only got 2 left. I've got this one and a luminous yellow. Okay, what's this? I like this and all. Look at that. That's got some pretty colours on it. It's just like a camisole top. I really like that. That'd be nice with a jacket over the top of it. Love the colours on it. It said it were originally £18. It's got adjustable little spaghetti straps going over it. And yeah, and then just a camisole top. Patterned on both sides, slightly lower at the back. But I really like that one. Could imagine that with like a navy jacket over it. Pair of jeans. I think that might look really nice. So happy with that one. That might be a keeper and all. And then last up, I've got a yellow one. What is this? Oh, you're having me live. I've bought a boob tube top. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, no, absolutely not. Originally £8 this was. Oh, wow. Look, right. I'll give it this. It goes out wider at the bottom. But there ain't no way anybody needs to see me in a boob tube top. Absolutely not. When I was young, I was really, really skinny and used to have, and didn't have any boobs, right? I haven't got a right lot of boobage now. But I didn't have any boobs. So I used to wear, when I used to go on holiday abroad and things, you know, to Greece and Spain and places like that, I used to wear a lot of like boob tube tops because there were no that I had to cover really, were completely flat. And if you bought them small enough, they'd just stay up, you know what I mean? So didn't have to wear a bra back in the day. But now, you know, gravity has not been kind to me. So the chances of me wearing this outside of the try-on, non-existent. So that one will definitely be going back. I'm trying to think of what else you could do with it, but literally I can't think of anything. It's a very sunshiny yellow colour. I will give it that. It's a very pretty colour in that it's very summery. And some of these I will have to keep for the summer. But this won't be one of them. This will have to go back. Because like I say, I'm too old for a boob tube, you know. And if you're older than me and you can wear a boob tube, great. I can't. I know what my figure looks like. And a boob tube would absolutely not. This, when I'm talking about these things, about these clothes, this is all about how I would feel in them and how I would look in them and what I know about myself. So yeah, like I say, there's no judgment on anybody else. If you can get away with them, great. But I know what I'm like. The white trousers I'm really hopeful for, because if they fit me well, I might end up keeping them. Like I say, putting a dye through them. You know, I could imagine any number of colours looking really nice put through like white jeans. And it'd be worth it for the price I paid for them, because they can't have been more than £10 and they might have been £9, you know. But anyway, that is my heap of clothes. So what I'm going to do is go away and try them on, and then I'll come back to you. What have I done? Okay, I'm going to give you a disclaimer here, right, which is, I was looking at these thinking, well, which outfits do I put together with these? And then I realised none of these go with each other, right? So, I'm really sorry, but you're going to have to put up with combination outfits that absolutely do not go. Right, okay, the trousers at least go on, right? But I feel like, yeah, there's so much fabric around here on it. Oh my goodness, there's so much fabric around here on them. I don't feel my best in them, guys. I'm not going to lie about it. I hate them. Absolutely hate them. They're just like, I've got more fabric around here than I need in 2 pairs of trousers, I think. And this is the problem I have with certain trouser styles, that if they're fitted around the waist, the waist fits perfectly, absolutely perfectly. But the rest of this business is just absolutely shocking, right? Really, really shocking. No to these. And the top is, absolutely not. I mean, you know, no, it's this bit around the top is too big. You can see my bralette for a start, right? Like that. So this bit's too sort of low, too wide. You couldn't wear a proper bra with it, and too tight around the middle. So the thing I like about these two are the colours. Other than that, absolutely not. I feel like, you know, like I feel like I'm in army uniform from the 1940s. Let's put it that way, with these trousers. You know what I mean? They're just like massive, absolutely massive. In sort of all the places that I don't want them to be massive on me. Although I'm pleased the waist fits. I'm going to show you the back on these. If you are, I bet you can see my bra strap going across. If you are hourglass shape, right, little narrow waist, with proportionate hip size, you know what I mean? These are going to look great. But on me, with me wide waist and sort of thinnish legs, they're just covering up the fact that I've got thinnish legs and small hips, and just making me look like I'm just big all over, you know what I mean? So I like the colour, love the fabric, but they're just not a style that's going to suit me. But live and learn. These could have looked 300 times worse than they actually do. I'm actually not so bad looking in them as I thought I was going to be. The top though, no, absolutely not. I mean, it's falling off my shoulders as I'm sort of standing here. You can imagine with any movement at all, and it's going to be right down here. I'm not even sure it's not supposed to be worn off the shoulder, but I ain't wearing an off the shoulder, no chance. So no and no to these. But we will move on to something else. I feel certain some of this stuff is going to be all right, okay. And if it's not, well, it were a bad idea on my part, wasn't it? But you know, live and learn. Dear goodness gracious me. Right, the top is very tight around the top here, very tight. I mean, it's all right. I could see me wearing this with like a t-shirt underneath it. The trousers, on the other hand, absolutely not. They're a mid-rise. Look at this. This is what happens when I wear a mid-rise, okay? I end up with a roll going over top. No chance. Absolutely not. The legs feel really nice. They're super stretchy. Had there been an high-rise jean, I'd have liked them. But as it is, no. I'm not walking around with that going on. No chance. I'll show you the back. Not that that's going to save them. Yeah, I don't like either of these either. I think I could get away with this with the t-shirt underneath it. But I've got so many other things that I like more than this lime green top that I don't think I'd ever be reaching for it. So sadly, this is a no as well. So we'll try these other jeans on. These are mid-rise and all. Please let these be, they are slim mid-rise, okay. I'm going to give them a go. They might be slightly higher rise than these ones, and these are skinny, whereas these are straight legged. So we'll try them. Okay, do you know what? I like these jeans. I actually like these jeans. Right, they're bigger around the body bit, so that they're actually higher in the waist than the other pair were. So I don't feel like I've got a roll going over the top. Do you see what I mean? Right, and I don't mind this top. All right, it's a very summer outfit, but I don't mind it. Could imagine this with something underneath it, you know, like a t-shirt, so I've got some sleeves, and it being really a really nice summer outfit. I'm well chuffed. I've got an outfit I actually don't mind. I know it's luminous orange and white, but I may end up dyeing these, you know, because they fit me really well, I think, these jeans. Yeah, I really like them. Oh, it was worth getting for this. I really, really like these jeans. They are a little bit big. I might have to wear a belt with them. Yeah, like I said, I don't wear belts, so I might have to buy a belt to go with them. Or just move. Is it a sewn on button? No, it's not. Yeah, I might have to put a belt on with them, but I actually really like the legs. Really like the fit round the top. I don't mind. I've got navy blue knickers on, sorry. And they're my everydayers, so they're right up to here. So if you can see navy blue all the way up to here, that'll explain it, right? Okay. The top, I would prefer if it wasn't quite so high or had a bit more sleeve. But I think with like I say, a white t-shirt underneath, it might look really nice. I might keep these, you know. I'm really pleased with them. Really, really pleased. This is what I'd hoped for when I did this shop. That I'd find a couple of bits that were absolute bargains. I like them because they're not so tight on the leg as well, but they fit me perfectly. Like, they go right down to my ankles. Could imagine them with a pair of sandals on, you know. And like I say, I might end up dyeing them just because they fit me so well. And I'm not sure that sitting on a bus in a pair of white trousers is necessarily a good idea. But I think I'm not 100% about the top. But what I'm going to do is try the other colourway of this top on and see what that looks like on, because I think that might be more my colour scheme. But I'm keeping the trousers, I think. What do you think? Do you think that I should? Do they look all right? How are we feeling about it? Yeah, right, I'm pleased with these and I'm okay with this one, but I think I'm going to prefer this one. So I might try another outfit on. Let me see how many tops and how many trousers have I got. I'm not going to try this one on because I know I'm going to keep it, right? I literally have this top in that tub down there. So I am defo keeping that one. So that's a keeper. I've got 2 pairs of jeans and quite a few tops. I'll keep these jeans on and I'll try another top. Yeah, I much prefer this colour top. More my sort of colour, I think. I'm going to keep this top, not the orange one, I think. And this pair of jeans. Oh, I'm pleased. I found some things that are out and out bargains. Show you back. I will not wear this without something underneath because I want to cover my sky, you know. But I think with a t-shirt underneath it, in the summer, this might look really cute. So I'm stunned, but I found a couple, and that was what I was hoping for when I did this all. I knew there was some method in my madness, and she said lying through her back teeth. Right, yeah, okay. So I've got a couple of bits. So I'll try some of the other things on. Okay, these fit, and I actually like how they feel on, but I can't see me wearing this colour. I do think that somebody walking down the street towards me is going to think I'm not wearing anything on my legs. And that would sort of scare, you know, the people in this area, you know, seeing me, thinking I've got no on. But I like the little camisole. It is slightly big on the top. Yeah, I'm not sure about this either, to be honest. It might be all right if I shorten the straps on it, actually. I'm just pulling it up at the front to give myself the idea. Yeah, I think if I shorten the straps on this is actually a nice top. It's not massively oversized on me. And I could see me getting quite a bit of wear out of it. I'd even wear it at this time of year. And if I could get some sort of petrol blue colour, that'd be really nice, like a jacket over the top or a cardigan over it. I think this would look really nice. But for all these trousers feel the best on, of all the ones I've tried on so far, I just cannot see me wearing these out and about, because I do think people would be scared. And these don't feel like the sort of fabric that you could dye very easily. I don't think they'd take the dye uniformly, you know what I mean? So sadly, just based on the colour and how I would feel in them, I think these trousers are going back. But I may keep this top. In fact, I am going to keep this top because I really like it, you know. I do really like it. I think it might be a nice going out top for all those occasions that I'm out, you know, tripping the light fantastic around the Bradford area, which I have to say one time, maybe a year. At least I've got a nice top to wear with a jacket. It'd go really nice with navy as well, over the top, and a pair of like trousers, smart trousers on, I think. So I'm going to keep this top, but no to the trousers, just for the colour. So yeah, you'll note that I've saved the crop top and the boob tube as some of my last items, because I am absolutely dreading even pulling those on my body. But anyway, time is imminent. So I'll try the pair of flared jeans on, and let's try some of these tops. Okay, gonna keep the orange t-shirt like I said, because I'm gonna make it into a pumpkin t-shirt for Halloween, so I can wear it at work, and it'll have been a bargain Halloween costume. The trousers sort of here down feel great, but they're too tight round the top, guys. So I've now got like this roll going over the top. They are just too tight, and there's no giving them at all. You know, they're super high rise, but there's just no giving them. So if I sit down, that is going to really hurt, because it's pressing in so much into my tummy. So yes to the top, no to the trousers. I actually quite like the flare. I don't mind that at all. And it's been worth trying a pair of flares for that, you know, because now I know I actually quite like them. I don't mind a flared leg at all. I feel like they make my legs look longer. Or am I deluding myself? I do feel like they make my legs look longer. So I actually quite like a flared style, which has been, you know, interesting, because I don't normally go for that style. But these are just too rigid and too tight round my top. But I'm going to keep them on. Heaven help us, and try these other tops on. Oh no. Really? Right. Look at this. I go out where I should be going in. Oh my days, absolutely not. I think this might even be worse than I'm anticipating the boob tube being. Oh my days. Yeah, this is why you should look when placing orders, Kim. Because otherwise you're going to end up like, when I look at the footage of this, I'm going to be crying. I can see it happening. Look at the states. Oh my days, absolutely not. I can't wait to get these off. But I'm going to leave the jeans on to try the boob tube, which is my last item. Please let that go quickly. At least it covers my midriff. Well, you know what I mean? Honestly, it's like bunch. No chance, right? Absolutely not. And I couldn't wear a bra with it. So, I mean, you can only imagine what it would look like, you know, if I had to take this off. I mean, all right, it's a bralette, but if I took it off, you had to have boobs down here, do you know what I mean? Right, because it'd flatten them as well, so they'd be like spaniel's ears. That's what they'd look like, down here somewhere. Absolutely not. No chance. What I've learned about this is always look when placing an order, but I have learned a couple of other useful bits of information as well. I actually quite like the yellow colour. You know, that is one of the bits of information I've learned. Anyway, I'll hand you back. Hiya, back again, right. So, bit of a disaster all round. No, actually, I've learned loads of things, right? One thing that I've learned is that some of the I tend to avoid tailored trousers on Next because I always think they're not going to, you know, fit me or suit me. That pink pair of trousers is part of the tailored section on Next, and I really liked the fit on them. I just didn't like the colour. So in future, I will feel confident looking on the tailored section of Next and not thinking I have to exclude it outright. Another thing that I've learned is I actually don't mind flares on me. I feel like they make my legs look longer. So this is all without seeing the footage. Right, so all I could see was a little mini version of me on my viewfinder. So that's anybody's guess. And I actually quite like the yellow. I didn't like the style at all, absolutely not. But I actually quite like the yellow colour of that boob tube top. And normally I avoid yellow because I think it washes me out. So jazzy yellow, I might not exclude just outright in future. But of the things that I'm considering keeping, there's this little top. Yeah, I quite like that one. Could imagine that with a t-shirt underneath it in the sunny weather. This pair of jeans, really think they looked all right. Yeah, they felt nice on. They're a nice weight, but I may put a dial-on dye through them so that they're not lily white. Well, they're not actually lily white, sort of a grey white, which I don't like either. So I might actually end up putting a dye through them. If I do, I'll show you what they end up looking like. Okay, I'm going to keep this top because I already bought it full price. And I know that eventually it's going to look shabby, and I like it so much, I'm happy to pay to have it again at a sale price. I'm going to keep this t-shirt, the orange one, because I want to use it for my Halloween. Yeah, for wearing at work. I'm just going to put myself you know, like a pumpkin face on it, and that'll do. So cheap as chips for that. And I'm considering keeping this one, but I'm not entirely sure, so I probably need some advice on it. I love the colours, but yeah, I definitely need to shorten the straps. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it. If I shorten these straps on it, which are adjustable, I think it'll look considerably better, sort of pulled up a bit, so it don't feel like it's sort of slightly gaping at the front. So all in all, I have actually got some things that I'm quite pleased about. And if you add up how much I'll end up paying for all of those, certainly it'll be about, what, 25, 30 quid. That's it for that pile of clothes. So I'm very pleased, and I've learned quite a lot. And two of the things I've learned is, right, never, ever try on a boob tube top again. And definitely not a crop. Okay, the crop looked even worse, I think, than the boob tube top. And I thought that were going to be, I didn't think anything were going to look worse than the boob tube. But yeah, that crop top definitely did. So that pile of clothes that's over there are going back. Absolutely, definitely, 100%. But anyway, I've really enjoyed doing this. And like I say, I've learned quite a few things. So that's, yeah, I hope it's been at least a little bit entertaining for you. But anyway, that's everything for today. If you've liked this video, please give us a like. It really helps us out. And if you like this kind of content, you might want to consider subscribing. Now, I've left all my details in the description box just in case you want to contact me for any reason. But thank you very much for taking a few moments out of your day to spend with me. Bye!